That which does not kill us makes us stronger. God is dead. Without music, life would be a mistake. He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster. In every real man a child is hidden that wants to play. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. When you look into an abyss, the abyss also looks into you. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. We have art in order not to die of the truth. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it is the rule. Love is not consolation. It is light. All things are subject to interpretation. Whichever interpretation prevails at a given time is a function of power and not truth. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. There are no facts, only interpretations. A good writer possesses not only his own spirit but also the spirit of his friends. The most common form of human stupidity is forgetting what one is trying to do. In truth, there was only one Christian, and he died on the cross. It is my ambition to say in 10 sentences what others say in a whole book. It is not when truth is dirty, but when it is shallow, that the lover of knowledge is reluctant to step into its waters. The true man wants two things, danger and play. For that reason, he wants woman, as the most dangerous plaything. All great thoughts are conceived by walking. The advantage of a bad memory is that one enjoys several times the same good things for the first time. Man is the cruelest animal. Is man merely a mistake of God's? Or God merely a mistake of man? Without the errors, there is no real movement. I cannot believe in a God who wants to be praised all the time. No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. The essence of all beautiful art, all great art, is gratitude. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. Faith, not wanting to know what is true. I'm not upset that you lied to me, I'm upset that from now on I can't believe you. In friendship I early was taught to believe, I believe in friendship still. There is always some madness in love. But there is also always some reason in madness. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. All things that are truly great are at first thought impossible. One repays a teacher badly if one always remains nothing but a pupil. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies but also to hate his friends. It is easier to cope with a bad conscience than with a bad reputation. The world itself is the will to power, and nothing else. And you yourself are the will to power, and nothing else. Distrust all in whom the impulse to punish is powerful. He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. Man is a rope stretched between the animal and the Superman, a rope over an abyss. I would only believe in a God who knew how to dance.